So this is called vision statement. So when you say management, you must have vision, mission, goals, objectives. So how you have taken admission to the program to achieve something, to achieve professional management degree. So this is the vision statement. That is to facilitate creation of dynamic and effective business professionals, managers, entrepreneurs who can transform the corporate sector and cater to the needs of society and contribute towards nation building. So this is the vision statement of MBA. So all of you have to achieve this. So you can see this from your alumni who have already completed this program, and they are working at various managerial positions. They are working as successful entrepreneurs who have completed this and already they have joined. Now, these are called program outcomes. What is it? After completion of program, what you will able to get. That is called outcome of the program. So on the successful completion of this program, first thing, you will apply the knowledge of management theories and practices to solve business problems. So all the subjects are oriented to various business problems. So what are business problems? So first thing, you have to manufacture the goods, you have to sell the goods. So there is a whole setup of organization, and each and every function has to be managed carefully. Then only you will be successful in the market. So that is the first. Then foster analytical and critical thinking abilities for database decision making. So all of you must be aware of the upcoming subjects of data analytics, business analytics. So from the data, how you are going to analyze, how you are going to use it, and the main function of management is decision making, that how you are going to make the decisions, because right decisions makes the business successful. Then learn new technologies with ease and productive at all times. So there are many upcoming technologies, various, you must be aware of artificial intelligence, machine learning. Now, one thing you have to always remember, as you are management student, management has a wide scope. So you cannot say that this is not my area. When it comes to decision, you have to consider it from all angles, from HR angle, from finance angle, everything you have to consider, and you have to make the right decision. So this is technology comes under it. So with the use of technology, you have to make all these decisions. Then ability to understand, analyze, and communicate global economic, legal, and ethical aspects of business. So on all these, we have designed the courses or subjects. Then read, write, and contribute to business literature. Now again, this is very important part. So suppose you join any company. The first thing you have to do is you have to present whatever work you have done, whatever data you have collected, you have analyzed to your manager, which helps in decision making. So you must be able to read it proper, read the information or data relevant to the decision, then and contribute to business literature. So this is part of communication skills, verbal communication, written communication, your presentation skills, everything are required when you will join the corporate or when you want to start your own business. So all these, now to get these outcomes, the curriculum is designed accordingly. Then ability to lead themselves and other in the achievement of organizational goals, contributing effectively to a team environment. So again, very important part of team building, leadership, all these is very much required to run the organization. So you have to engage the human resources. So we have the specialized program called MBA HR. Now first, I will tell you the difference between MBA General and MBA HR. MBA General and MBA HR, first year is common, all introduction to management subjects. Then second year, MBA HR students, they have to select one specialization because they have selected MBA HR. With MBA HR, one specialization. For MBA General, you have to select 2 specializations. So we offer dual specialization. So that dual specialization, in that you can also select HR as specialization. So there is confusion among the students to switch the programs, but this is the main thing, difference between MBA General and MBA HR. Now as regards to placement. For placement, both programs are treated equally, as well as the specializations are treated equally. There is no major, minor here. So if you go for marketing and finance, for both you have the opportunity to get placement. Marketing as well as finance, or marketing as well as HR. So now this is the main decision you have to make. Now this decision you have to make in next year, but preparation you have to start from this year. Why? Because you have to think about what specialization suits you. In what specialization you want to work in future. So some students may like finance, some may like HR, there is production, business analytics. Now actually the first thing to consider is what you have learned in your undergraduate program. So that is the base, and then you can select the specialization. As well as you have to talk to the persons who are working in corporates, and then you have to take this decision at the end of first semester. So you have this whole year to take the decision about your specialization. Now this is, the credits are assigned for each course. So this is total 124 credits program. I have talked about dual specialization. There is internship. Internship at the end of, after this semester, you have to complete the internship, which is called summer internship. We are having separate corporate resource cell, which helps you in getting this internship as well as placement. So there is a separate session of this particular corporate resource cell, entrepreneurship development cell, where you will come to know in detail what is expected from you. Now, this is about curriculum. So curriculum is the most important part of decision regarding to which program you want to go for. So how many of you have gone through the curriculum of MBA before taking the admission? That what you are going to learn, yes? So very few. So now understand what all subjects. Now, as per the AICTE, it is called program. MBA is program and subjects are called courses. So what courses you are going to learn in this program. Now, you are very lucky that recently we have revised the whole curriculum on the basis of NEP 2020, that is National Education Policy. So India has taken efforts to bring reformations in the education, whole education sector of India. And they have given some guidelines that the curriculum should have multidisciplinary subjects. Multidisciplinary means, for example, IT for finance students or IT for management students, management for computer application students. Because now you cannot have the compartments that I will learn only this. When it comes to decision making, you have to take overall review. So here we are providing multidisciplinary courses. We have also followed the AICT model, which focuses on skill enhancement. So you must be aware about India's policy, that is Skill India. So when it comes to job opportunity, your skills are measured, not only the theoretical knowledge. So skills, to enhance skills, the curriculum is developed. Then the curriculum is revised with the involvement of all industry experts and industry trends. What are the requirements in the industry? This wide range of electives are offered. So I'm going to the electives later. In IMED, we follow 80-20. What is it? 80% syllabus is covered through the classroom teaching and 20% through industry experts. So currently also we have invited all industry experts so that you will come to know what are the trends in, current trends in industry and how you should equip yourself to get placed. Now there is one concept called academic bank of credit. So DigiLocker, I think for some undergraduate courses, you must have opted for that DigiLocker and academic bank of credit. How many of you have completed it in your undergraduation? Yes, good. So it's a facility. It's digitally, the credits can be there in your account, whatever courses you have completed. How it is useful? You can transfer the credit if you go and opt for means any other higher education. So every student has to go for academic bank of credit. So at if you have not, you have to go for it. Otherwise, we will get it done before your exam. Now, courses. Which courses you are going to learn in this particular semester? First and important part of management education, management concepts and application. So all theoretical concepts will be there and its application, case study based application, it's particularly what is going on in the companies and how you have to apply it. That is first subject. Then managerial economics. So some of you must have learnt it in your graduation. Now understand the difference between whatever you have learned at undergraduation level and post-graduation level. Now always remember, for MBA, don't restrict to curriculum only. It's Masters of Business Administration. Now you are going for master's program. So only curriculum is not your limit. Every day you have to go through what is going on in the business world, how you are going to apply the managerial concepts in the business world. Okay? So that I want to focus that only curriculum will not help you. You have to be, you update yourself that what is current trends, maybe in HR marketing. So in marketing, digital marketing is there. In finance, fintech companies, sorry. Fintech companies are coming. So you must be aware of the current trends of industry. Next is financial and management accounting. So as you know, accounting is compulsory for business. So how to do the accounting and management accounting. So it's a wider, it is having the wider scope. So that subject we are going to learn in this particular semester. Organizational behavior. So again, various theories, its application will be covered in this particular subject. Statistical techniques, very important, because though data is given, you have to analyze it and you have to find the interpretation. that how you are going to use it for decision making. So statistical techniques, then business environment. It has a wide scope that what is going on in the business, what is going on in the various sectors of business. So it is called business environment. And again, you have to apply it every now and then. Whenever there are changes in business environment, you have to apply it in the decision making, and you have to change your strategies. Business communication. So as I have told you, communication is very important part. Whatever reports you have made, you have to communicate it to the higher authorities as well as lower management. Fundamentals of information technology. So in IT, the technology will be covered at basic level in this subject. Now MOOCs, what is MOOCs? So these MOOCs are added in this curriculum, that is massive open online courses. So any one of you have done any MOOC in your graduation? Yes, it's an open course and online. So anyone can do, learn subject of any kind in this online course and complete it and get the certificate. So these MOOCs is a part of evaluation. So you have to complete MOOCs at particular stages so that you will get degree. Otherwise you will not get management degree. So this is incorporated in line with NEP. So suppose you are learning financial accounting, you have to do some online course with the curriculum so that you will know more. If you are learning HR, you have to do some, other than curriculum, you have to learn any one online course. Then there are called open courses. It is universal human values. So human values are equally important, and value-added course is cyber security. All of you are aware that there are so many cyber crimes are going on. It's on rising trend. So how to do security, cyber security, that will be in your syllabus. These are the courses of same two. Now here you will observe that all these courses are introduction to management. That is marketing management, financial management, human resource management, international business, production, research methodology. Again, very important subject or course, because without research, you cannot make any decision. Research has to be carried out. So for example, if you want to introduce a new product, you have to carry out market research. Otherwise, it will not be successful. You want to invest in a particular stock, you have to carry out research. Now, research has become, without research, there cannot be any decision. And research has to be holistic, covering all areas of management and everything. So research methodology is again very important subject, where you will also learn the techniques of analysis when the data is collected. Then ethics and corporate governance and operations research. So if you observe all these subjects here, management subjects are introduced, which will help you to take specialization in second year. Again, there are MOOCs, and there is open course of data analysis using MS Excel. So Excel is a very powerful tool, and without Excel, you cannot do the job. All of you must be aware of it. So you have to master Excel. There are so many techniques, so many functions of Excel, which you can use for data analysis, decision making. Now these are the guidelines which are already given in the curriculum, in the syllabus. So these are the portals, Udemy, then Swayam, EDX, NPTL, Coursera, Udemy. These are the reputed portals from which now actually you can plan any one good course since the starting of semester, which will help you to get credits and complete the course successfully. These are all the now specializations. These are the specialization offered. Now last row specializations are added in this curriculum with respect to the latest industry needs. That is business analytics, event management, hospitality management, sports management. So this you have to select in the second year. Now, what is the teaching learning pedagogy followed here? So, first of all, it is learner centric. So, the faculty, very specialized faculty members are there to take each subject. And always, it depends on the students. So, the faculty teaches to the whole class of 60 students. But some students, they take it further. So, it depends on you, how you are taking the subject, your interest. You have to go beyond syllabus. You can ask your doubts to the faculty and you can learn more. So it depends upon the interest of the students, how the faculty will give. So if you come up with some difficult questions, the faculty will also deliver accordingly. So you learners interest, enthusiasm is very important to learn the subject. So classroom lectures, so you must have received a timetable, which we will start, and we will split in the classrooms, and every class will follow the timetable. Now, for skill enhancement and knowledge comprehension, we also have, according to subject, it is individual presentations, group discussions, group presentation, case study, role play, then guest lectures. Now, in IMED, there is a practice of conducting business quiz, which is on website. So, you can opt for that quiz, which will help you to update your business knowledge, and the winners also get some prize certificates, etc. There are management games. Now, various events are organized on the basis of management. Now, I have talked about MOOCs. There are business plan presentation competitions to give exposure to your creativity for generation of business ideas. Various competitions are organized. So as per your interest, your talent, you can participate. Summer internship, I have told. Field surveys are given according to the subjects. Now, there is one concept called joint research project. Means you will go for internship. Or if you are working on some specific area, you can contact the faculty accordingly, and under the guidance of faculty, you can carry out the project, you can write research paper, because IMED has a separate journal called Reflections, which publishes student research work with faculty. So any one of you have already written any research paper in your at the undergraduation level, or any such kind of thing you have participated? Yes, good. So you are aware of, in research methodology subject also, you will come to know in depth how to carry out research. Now there are, this is the subjects or domain specific seminars, webinars, conferences. What is it? Marketing seminar, finance seminar, IT seminar, where again students present their research work. So you have to learn how to carry out. Now, all of you are the generation which you are very much internet savvy. So on internet, you can get any type of information, but you have to collect what is relevant to the topic and you have to express in your own words. So under the guidance of faculty, you can carry out research work. Very important, internal marks. So you have to earn your internal marks. So many students, afterwards they come that I got less marks, but why? Why is, the answer is with you. Now, class participation and attendance, 10 marks. So when the class is going on, if you ask, means if you participate in the class, the faculty observes who are participating, who are not, who are just coming for the sake of attendance. So your whole participation, 10 marks are there. Then midterm exam. So when the semester will start, you will come to know after 3 units, there is midterm exam. Proper exam arrangement is there. You have to write the papers on the syllabus covered. End term exam is generally online. Then in between there are class test. Then class test, then assignments are given to the students. MOOCs I have already told you, presentation, project, case studies. Now according to subject, it is the discretion of subject teacher to decide what type of assignments, what type of test he or she will take. And the subject teacher gives you 50 marks on the basis of your performance. Now, feedback. All of you followed the internal mark system. So, feedback system. So, there is actually, after we will start our sessions, what we are going to do, we are going to appoint CR, class representative for each class. That is, one girl, one boy for each class. They will represent the class, they will contact the faculty members, and the class representative will take care of the class. He will represent the class. So there is, after every 15 days, you have to give your feedback that are you following the syllabus, how it is going on, all lectures happened, etc. So that feedback system is called CR report. Then open session, online feedback is also collected. Now for holistic development, what activities we do. Some of these you are already exposed to, that I have talked about seminars, then 80-20, MOOCs. Now for CRC, if you observe in the timetable, Saturday is kept for corporate sessions, where industry experts, alumni, entrepreneurs, they will come and interact with you. So that is called the finishing school. Quiz I have talked about. Now counseling. Now counseling means in the induction program itself, you will be, there will be one-to-one meeting with your mentor, and they will ask few questions. On the basis of that, they will identify your strength, weaknesses, etc. You have to also fill a form, and the counseling will be given, that where you have to focus, how you have to go ahead, etc. So that is counseling system. You have to give your feedback. Now at IMED, there is professional counselor. You must have heard. Now today the session is also there, that how you can go about it. It can be your any personal issues, how to overcome. Career counseling is there. So personalized counseling is available here. There are how to face interview, GD, mock interviews are carried out, aptitude tests, etc. So the training is given for how to prepare yourself for placements. Now co-curricular. What is co-curricular? Other than classroom teaching, these activities are also part of curriculum. So it is called co-curricular. So currently induction program is going on. Our institute is very famous for this unique program, Industry Institute Partnership Summit, where we call various corporates, again same. Why we do this? To connect with the industry. They are our recruiters for internship and placement. So we have interaction with them, we invite them. Then again in the month of January, every year there is elocution competition and we get huge response at national level from various colleges where the topic will be given and you have to present in front of audience. So it is called elocution competition. Now IMED GEMS. So what is it? It is inter-class competition. Here again management games are there, management competition, business plan competition, all these will be here. So according to your talent, you have to participate in all these competitions. Then management forum activities, entrepreneurship development cell, it's a separate cell. Again, you will have a separate interaction with this cell. Okay, now any questions you have? Now we will share the copy of syllabus also on your class group. You can go through it and soon we will start with our classroom sessions also. Yes? After induction program, there will be industry visit, there will be counseling, first level counseling, and then we will start with our regular sessions as per timetable. Anything else? All of you are following? Okay. Yes. 5 MOOCs from good platforms are compulsory to get the degree. But generally in internal assessment, every faculty give a lot MOOCs. So 5 marks are there for MOOC for every subject. Yes, yes, yes. Because it's online and it is of your own choice. But it should be related to that subject, with related to management, finance, anything. You can go separately and find out. Everyone will do different MOOC. It is not part of curriculum as such. It is to support the curriculum. Yes, yes. Now few things regarding code of conduct. Now here 75% attendance is compulsory. So why the 25% are given? For your personal reasons, health reasons. So only 25% flexibility is there to remain absent. And as you know, we are going for ERP system. So the attendance will be taken on the ERP. So you must be present in the class to get the attendance. And it is equally important also because all the teachers are taking efforts to deliver the curriculum. So attendance is compulsory, 75%, without which you cannot fill the exam form. Then regarding dress, so we have already communicated, formal dress code has to be there. Then soon you will come to know about uniform also. Now you will also get iCard, book bank, each and every facility will be provided to you. Now generally our all classrooms are equipped with smart boards. So the faculty will be giving you some assignments also. And you can also come forward if you get any innovative thing to share in the class regarding that subject, any video, any particular content which can be delivered in the class related to that subject. Yes? Yes, yes, we will share. Anything else? Okay? Okay, thank you so much. So now we will start with the next session. Thank you. Don't leave the seminar hall. Don't leave. The guest is arriving. You have to sign the attendance sheet after the session.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome our guest, Mr. Sunil Bhatambrekar, sir. I would like to welcome Dr. Ramchandra Mahadik, sir, to felicitate our guest. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome back to the fourth day of our induction program for the 2024-26 batch in IMED Pune. Over the past few days, we have had the privilege of hearing from esteemed guests and diving into crucial aspects of life and the corporate world. Today, we will continue this enriching experience with some more insightful sessions as you all prepare for your journey as successful entrepreneurs and corporate leaders.
Today, we have with us Mr. Sunil Bhatambrekar, Associate Vice President, Product Engineering Design at Kalyani Maxion Wheels. Mr. Bhatambrekar brings over 40 years of experience in the automotive industry as a technical advisor. Thank you. As a technical advisor at Kalyani Maxion Wheels, a global leader in wheel rim manufacturing, he oversaw design, development, testing, and other technical aspects. There, he also headed operational excellence, which is intended to make overall improvement in operating metrics of the company. He is a mechanical engineer from Government College of Engineering and has also completed his MBA in marketing. He possesses a strong background in machine tool design, specifically for specialized machines. Furthermore, he is a certified Green Belt trainer in Six Sigma, a methodology focused on continuous development. He actively contributes to shaping industry standards by serving as a member of the Transport Engineering Department of Bureau of Indian Standards under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Let us give him a hearty welcome.
Yes, yes. If we can have color mic असेल तर बरं पडलं असतं. नाही का? असंच आहे का? Okay. But are you going to? Okay. But he will move. I am not going to. He will move. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Yes, you can sit now. Okay, I will continue. So, good morning, friends, and my name is Sunil Bhatambrekar, and I am not going to give you a lecture like standing on dais or reading or going through the text and anything. This will be a slightly different presentation, which is made specially for this session. I spent around many hours to work on this, and there is no text in this presentation. The speciality of this presentation is there is no text. Normal presentation, we have so many charts and graphs and so many text and everything. I have not prepared any single text. In the presentation, you will see only some pictures. And these pictures are chosen specifically to guide you what is the requirement in your corporate life. I will, before starting to the session, I will tell something more about that, what was explained to you in the introduction. I'm basically mechanical engineer. I passed in 1983-84, almost 40 years ago. And at that time, there were no private colleges, so the selection was only to merit, and it was very tough to get the admission in, because that was prestigious to get admission in engineering colleges in those days. Some of you might know. And because of government, we were having very less fees. I passed my engineering in only 350 rupees per year, which is today a cost of a meal at one time. So this is my engineering course total fee for the entire year. So, and that too was free for me because I was National Merit Scholarship holder. So I was getting more money from government for getting engineering degree. So that was the days, and it was very tough to get the admissions. Similarly, it was also very tough to get the job also. Job getting was not so easy in those days. So there was no computer, of course, forget email and other things. So we had to drop a application through post, or there was no courier also. So only post office was the only source. Or otherwise you have to travel, you have to go physically to the company, drop your resume at the security gate and request the security person to drop that resume to the HR person, and maybe you, if you are lucky, you will get the reply from that. Otherwise, it will go there and there only. So I was traveling in Pune in the MIDC to get the job, and luckily I got the job in one of the company, and that was a machine tool company, special purpose machines. So I was there as a machine tool designer for almost 12 years. I designed around 15 machines, big machines. At that time, it was costing around 1 crore rupees. So such machines I used to design from concept to commissioning, and these machines were sold to many companies, and they were running for years together. Then I shifted to automotive component design. So automotive industry was very flourishing in those days. Maruti was new, and many companies were coming up. So I thought that this is the future. So I should shift, because my core strength is designer. I'm basically core designer. So I then chosen to go to automotive industry, and then I'm here since almost 28 years, and other 12 years old, total 40 years experience in the industry. I started with trainee engineer in 1983, and I got superannuated as vice president in this company at engineering department. And now I am working as a advisor, consultant, whatever you say, so in the same company. So this is some brief background. I will let you know some more about me in due course of time. So now you are into just induction, you are into this college. After that, you will go into some jobs, into industry, and there will be challenges in industry. As usual, there are challenges everywhere. Wherever you go, if you start off your own, or if you join in a company, in any private company or government job, anywhere, there are challenges. So which challenges are there? So let us go through one of the challenges. And most important challenge is to sustainability. Sustain to the situational changes. So my first picture. Now, can you tell something about it? Can somebody tell what is this? What is going on there? Boxing. Okay. What we should learn from the boxing? Anybody? Yes? बॉक्सिंग करने के लिए क्या लगता है? स्ट्रेंथ लगता है, और स्टेमिना लगता है, फाइटिंग स्पिरिट. वेरी गुड, नाइस नाइस. You are all having fighting spirit, but most important of it is you are missing. Health, yes. One of the most important one of the most important part of it is not only fighting or punching or boxing. Is a pardon? Yes, you can stand up. Not not falling on the ground means what? Not falling on the ground means not giving up, right? You are on the right path. Is to have a resilience to sustain the punches. Has to resilience to sustain the punches. It is not only to punch to the opponent equally with the strength. It is equally important to sustain the punch, and that is what makes him winner. That what makes him winner. So in the boxing, now these punches are symbolic. These punches are symbolic. I have my message to you this: in your given situation, whenever you are into any job or anything, there will be punches from the circumstances. There will be circumstances of your punches from your family issues. Can be anything, but how you sustain those punches, how you respond to those punches, whether you are falling down because of that, whether these punches will make you depressed, make you down, then you are lost. But having strength to sustain those punches makes you a better person. May not be winner, but it makes you better person. I am not talking about winning or losing here. My message now, Corona was the big punches on the entire humanity. Now, whoever were able to sustain, they succeeded. We are part of them. Otherwise, many of our dear and nears have lost because they could not sustain the punch of the circumstances in those days. It was severe. Similarly, in a company also, now many companies start necessarily they have to start some restructuring, and many jobs are laid off. What to do? Then this is again a punch on you. So similar punches you will have face in your corporate life. In my life also, we had some issues. In '98, our company was almost on the verge of closure because of some issues. We faced a bigger punch, and then we decided that let us stop this business and wind up everything, and we'll go home. We'll pay compensation to everybody, and everybody will go home. It was almost decided. But we did some trials, some experiments, and we saw that the company withstood again with the current status. Otherwise, आज जो कंपनी में 500,000 लोग हैं, सब घर जाने वाले थे. बट हमने कुछ ट्रायल लिया, कुछ किया, काम किया. 4 महीने दिन रात कंपनी कोई गया नहीं होम रात को. सब इतना मेहनत करने के बाद 4 महीने की मेहनत से आज 25 साल बाद हमारी कंपनी खड़ी है. अगर वो पंच हमने नहीं सस्टेन किया होता तो आज हम हार जाते, ये कंपनी नहीं होती. Many companies are there in corporate life. You will find that there are many companies who are born every year, and after 1 or 2 or 5 years, they are out of business. They are out of business. Why? This is the reason. Because they do not improve or they do not sustain the punches from the requirement of the society or requirement from the situation, and they are out of business. Like this, enjoyed this picture. So please keep this picture in mind, not as a boxing ground, but as a resilience to the situational demands. Sorry. What is this? He is hiking or trekking, mountaineering, whatever you say. And next, any other message from this picture? There is a load on his back, heavy load, but he is having a smiling face and he is comfortable. Why? क्यों comfortable है वो? Any guess? His mind is thinking like a bird, or something to the point, but not exactly. Pardon? He want to go on the top. Yes, but not this, not the message. Yes, please. Huh?
He's loving what he is doing.
He is loving what he is doing. Partially true, I will say. Any other?
His mind is thinking of the weight as a small bird.
His mind is thinking that weight as a small bird. Almost near to the correct answer. Yes, please.
He's doing that by his choice, and he knows after he crossed that path, then what we he'll get.
Yes, almost to the point. Now he is having a load. He is traveling on a slope. Normally people should sweat and there is a heavy load on his back. Still he is able to enjoy because in his mind there is a bird. What the bird means? Bird means weight, first weight. Bird means a nature's part, natural thing, something natural. We can put instead of bird, I can put a flower also. That is also okay. Sometime I thought that let us put flower or bird. I thought let us put bird in this picture. So bird means whatever you are doing, whatever load you are carrying, whatever efforts you are doing, आप जो मेहनत कर रहे हैं, आप जो पसीना बहा रहे हैं, उसके पीछे आप में सेटिस्फेक्शन चाहिए. आपको सेटिस्फेक्शन चाहिए. मैं ये नेचुरल थिंग कुछ कर रहा हूँ. It is not something what I am doing. I am meant for this. I am here to carry this weight. This is natural part of my life. Understand? मैं जो कर रहा हूँ, पसीना बहा रहा हूँ, जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, ये मेरा काम ही है. ये दिमाग में घुसने के लिए उसने ये बर्ड की बात मन में रखी. बर्ड क्या है? बर्ड इज नेचुरल थिंग, फ्लावर इज नेचुरल थिंग एंड दे आर लाइट वेट. सो ये कुछ वेट नहीं है मेरा, ये वेट है ही नहीं कुछ. जो आप कष्ट करोगे, जो आप पसीना बहाओगे, जो आप मेहनत करोगे, वो मेहनत करने के पीछे आपकी खुशी चाहिए, आपका हैप्पी माइंड चाहिए. हैप्पी माइंड है तो सेम एफर्ट्स व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, यू विल नॉट फील टायर्ड. You will not feel tired if you think like this. The message, whatever you are doing is, do it happily. Do it happily. Then only you will not you will not get tired. Understand? So this is the message for this picture. And थोड़ा सा हल्का क्या हुआ? Okay. Okay, let us continue. So, ये बर्ड जो बात करता है, जो बर्ड आपसे बात करता है आपके दिमाग से, that words are like that. Do not get tired unnecessarily. Whatever efforts you are doing, do it in a happy mind. Next picture. Very simple. सांप सीढ़ी सबको मालूम है, snake and ladder. What does this mean?
As she said, ups and downs.
Ups and downs, rise and fall. So this is the way of life. Very simple picture that way, but keep this picture in the mind whenever you are having a ladder or whenever you are having a fall in your career, in your personal thing. There will be so many ups and downs in your life, and you will not know what is in your destiny. Sometime you go 28, something will happen and you will go to the top, and sometime a snake will take you to the bottom also. So this is the way of life. Don't get depressed because of sudden fall, or don't get overexcitement because of some sudden growth also. They are part of life. So take both defeat and win in an equal spirit. Don't get unnecessarily overconfident or don't get overjoyed because of sudden. Sometime happens. Sometime there are people. I remember one story. इसके बारे में एक अकबर बीरबल की स्टोरी थी. एक राजा था, अकबर बादशाह. वो जा रहा था and he suddenly found one in the forest or in somewhere. He found one boy playing flute, something very nice flute. He was a village boy. And he found that he interacts with that boy and उसको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. ये बहुत लड़का बहुत होशियार है, बहुत अच्छा है, उसको बहुत दिमाग है. So उसको वो दरबार में बुलाता है, वो लड़के को. और काफ़ी उसके साथ बात करने के बाद बोलता है कि ये बहुत ही होशियार आदमी है, लेकिन ये जंगल में या देहात में बहुत सड़ रहा है, उसको मैं बहुत ऊपर लेके जाऊंगा। उसको बोलता है कि मैं तुझे बड़ा अच्छा जॉब दूंगा, तू यहाँ से वजीर बन जा। ओके, वो उसको वजीर करता है राजा। वो सडनली बोलता है, अरे सर मुझे इतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, नहीं, मुझे मालूम है तेरी काबिलियत, मैं तुमको वजीर बनाऊंगा। फिर वो अगले दिन वजीर बनता है वो, लेकिन पहले वो एक कंडीशन डालता है, महाराज मैं वजीर बनूंगा लेकिन मुझे एक शर्त है मेरी, मैं रोज 1 घंटे के लिए मुझे अकेले में छोड़ना है आपको। शाम को 5 बजे से समझ लो 5 बजे मुझे 1 घंटे के लिए अकेले छोड़ो, मैं वहाँ बैठूंगा और nobody विल डिस्टर्ब मी, देन 6 बजे के बाद मैं पूरा दिन तुम्हारे साथ हूँ। सो राजा बोलते ठीक है, 1 घंटे के लिए जाएगा वो। फिर रोज़ दिन भर काम करता है, 5 बजे निकल के वो रूम में बंद होके बैठता है, फिर 6 बजे बाहर आता है, काम चालू, फिर पूरा दिन। फिर ऐसे 2-4 दिन, 8 दिन, महीना 2 महीना होने के बाद राजा का वो एंग्जाइटी रहती है, क्या करता है, एक घंटा अंदर जाके क्या कर रहा है वो। देन एक बार राजा छुप के देखता है किसी को भेज के, ये अंदर जाके क्या करता है। फिर वो जो लड़का रहता है वो क्या करता है, अंदर जाके पूरा बंद करता है, वो अपने वजीर के सब कपड़े निकाल के, अपने पुराने जो देहात में उसके कपड़े थे वो कपड़े पहन के फ्लूट बजा के आराम से 1 घंटा गुजारता रहता है, और 1 घंटे बाद फिर से वजीर कपड़े बन के बाहर आता है। तो राजा पूछता है, मैंने तो देख लिया तेरा, तू क्या कर रहा है, ऐसा क्यों करता है तू, क्या मिलता है तुझे। तो बोलता है सर मतलब महाराज जो भी है, सर आपने मुझे, मैं देहात में अच्छा खासा जी रहा था, आपने वो यहाँ से उठा के मुझे वजीर बना दिया, मैं यहाँ काम कर रहा हूँ, मुझे भी इंजॉय कर रहा हूँ, बट आपकी मर्जी थी, आपने वजीर बना दिया, कल आपकी मर्जी खफा हो गई तो आप मुझे फिर से वापस भेजेंगे मेरे गांव में। सो गांव में जाने के बाद मुझे वो जो काम मैं तब कर रहा था वो काम करने में शर्म नहीं आनी चाहिए, इसलिए मैं वो काम को याद करता हूँ। मैं मेरे पुराने दिन को मैं भूलने वाला नहीं हूँ, so that I am not shy away to doing the same thing which I was doing before coming here. So this is the snake. Snake आ गया, ladder आ गया, he is at same level. So this is the one of the messages you should remember in your life. Whenever you, आपके हो सकता है आपके जीवन में सांप भी आएगी, सीढ़ी भी आएगी, छोटी मोटी जो भी है वो, उसको आराम से सह लिए। सांप भी आ गया, 2-4 स्टेप डाउन गए, नो इशू, अप गए, नो इशू। सो टेक इट इन अ प्रॉपर स्पिरिट। मालूम है सबको शायद क्या है ये पंछी, व्हाट इज दिस, बर्ड्स आर गोइंग इन अ फ्लाइंग इन अ स्काई। मैसेज क्या है, यूनिटी, ओके, यूनिटी। और
टीम
वर्क, वेरी गुड, टीम वर्क। हाउ टीम वर्क, टीम वर्क तो सही जवाब है, मे बी सम क्लैप फॉर हिम। टीम वर्क इज द राइट थिंग, बट वाई टीम वर्क, एनीबडी, टीम वर्क क्यों, why he is saying teamwork? Any answer? Aerodynamic मतलब aerodynamic also very near answer. मतलब क्या है? That is also perfect answer. Clap again. Very good answer. Very good answer. The thing is that one more thing, he is rightly telling that because of the V pattern, if you think about the efforts, because of first bird, there is a low pressure zone created on the near the wings, and because of the low pressure, the efforts required by other birds will reduce, and they can to fly in a much longer speed, longer length, longer distance without less effort, with less efforts. But the interesting thing further to that, the birds which is in the front, which is at the top, at the vertex, will keep on exchanging. Now a number bird is there, but after some miles, it will be replaced, and he will go to the back, and some other bird will come, because a number bird will have to put maximum energy. So the bird doesn't remain at the same spot. He changes his position, and they exchanges their position every now and then, and that's the team spirit. So this is a thing, you are part of this entire V profile. Everybody of you are a V profile, and see you are doing the same efforts. But if you work in a team which will reduce my members' effort, I should do that. My doing the same effort, if I am reduce his efforts, then team will prosper. Team will get more better results. You understand? And maybe if you are part of team member, you are part of, you may be part of, you are maybe here, or you may be here, or you may be here. That is different story. But see that whatever I am doing is helping in totally to my team members, and see that they are getting less efforts than otherwise. Okay, so this is the one of the message, and this we should learn from the, this is one example. These pictures are, similar pictures are the lot of internet, you will find lot of similar pictures, but learn from it. Learn from each incident, each picture, they are carrying some message behind it. And see that you understand those pictures, and you have some learning through these pictures. One more picture. I will explain that. There is a snail. क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में? गोगल गाय को क्या बोलते हैं? Snail. Snail at the bottom of the tree, and there is a long tree, and the snail is climbing up on the tree. What the picture says? Huh? Patience. Patience, okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, almost. Consistently. Consistency in what? Moving forward in the, this, but it is specifically I am drawing, this is not walking on the road or somewhere. Snail is climbing up the tree. Now this, I have found this picture, actually this picture I found on National Geographic. I was watching some documentary over there, and I saw that this is the life cycle of snail. And in the month of April or May, snail has very less speed. And in the forest, thick forest, dense forest, there is a flood. Because of forest, of course, there is a flood. And almost 50% or say 60%, 70% tree are under the water. 60-70% of the bottom of the tree are under water. And all the creatures at the ground or near the ground are wiped out. And snail knows that. But she also knows that if I don't want to get drowned or carried away by the flow of water, I should be at the top of the tree. Then there are chances that I will survive. But my speed is slow. I should start climbing right now. It takes around maybe 3 to 4 weeks for her to go on the top. So she plans to go on the top 3 to 4 weeks ahead of rainy season. And the observer who was filming this clip, he was saying that why the snail are started to climb up now. There is no rain around. But they were having that sense that after 3 or 4 weeks, there will be rain, everything will go underwater, and to survive, I should go on the top, so I should plan it right now. So planning is the key. Planning at the right time. We know what is my current, and snail knows her capabilities. Snail knows her strength. Snail knows her speed. So she has to plan. Otherwise, a rabbit can within 1 minute they can go on the top. But snail doesn't. So snail has to do much in advance. So similarly, in your life, everybody has their own speed, own pace, own capabilities. Understand those capabilities and start your planning accordingly. I know my capabilities, I know my strength, I know that strength could be monetary strength, that could be physical strength, that could be any other thing. But everybody has his own pace of growth, understand that growth, and whatever goals you are achieving, goal is there to reach on the top, to survive in the given condition. So plan accordingly in your life so that you will not have any issue when there is a actual field condition. There will be some water over there, so you will not feel any issue after that. So this is the message which I wanted to carry with this picture, so that planning is the key and understanding your own strength is another key. Okay? This copyright picture, but I found this picture interesting. There is one person who is on the bottom side and another person who is helping him to come up, and but message between this picture is very interesting. This person, this is your friend, he is laughing, he is smiling, both are friends. So the person who is in the trouble is a friend and he is helping him to come up or come out of the trouble. You may have your friends who are into some kind of trouble, some kind of monetary issues, financial issues, health issues, family issues, and they need your help. So you will help him naturally as a friend. So this is helping his friend to come out of the bad situation. There is the picture message. But another message behind this picture is the person who is helping him on the left, he is in a good position. He must be in a good position to help others. So first, whenever you are helping others, whenever you are trying to save any your friend or anybody else, see that you are in a better and stable position. Otherwise, your intention of helping will go out and you both will have some other issue. I had similar issue in my life. I was climbing on Siangad. आपको मालूम है सिंहगढ़? हम जा रहे थे सिंहगढ़, मैं और काफ़ी 2-4 लोग थे. So हम जा रहे थे, उसमें से एक बंदा जो अकेले के जा रहा था, वो कुछ तो पकड़ा उसने और गिर गया मतलब स्लाइड हो गया, 10-15 फीट नीचे गया और चिल्लाने लगा, बचाओ बचाओ मुझे, अरे मैं गिर रहा हूँ जोर से. सो मैं उसके साथ था. अभी मुझे उसको गिरा था, उसने कैसा तो भी पकड़ के हिल था, यू कैन इमेजिन, एंड ही वाज होल्डिंग वन ब्रांच एंड पकड़ के बैठा था, आँख में पानी और जर से चला था. जब मैं गया, अभी मैं गिरने वाला हूँ, हाथ पैर टूटने वाला है, मर जाऊँगा. फिर मुझे उसको ऊपर खींचना था. फिर मैं उसके नीचे गया. अभी उसको ऊपर खींचने के लिए मुझे कुछ करना चाहिए ना. अगर मैं ऐसे ही खींचा तो मैं खुद गिर जाता. फिर मैंने क्या किया, खड़े रहने के लिए मैंने एक जगह बना दी. मेरे पैर से, शूज़ से मैंने खड़े रहने के लिए एक जगह वहीं से बना दी. मेरा पैर अच्छी तरह से रखा और बाद में उसको ऊपर ले गया. दिस इज द मीनिंग दैट आई फर्स्ट हैव टू बी myself in a stable position to help others. So whenever you are helping to others in your corporate life, in your personal life, see that you are in a better position, and otherwise help जब करने जाओगे तो दोनों के गिराओगे. So this is, I found this picture very important in my company life, and there are some other issues also. मेरा डिपार्टमेंट में कुछ काम है और दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट को कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गया, वो चिल्ला रहा है मुझे, ये जम रहा नहीं है, मेरा प्रेजेंटेशन है, वो पहले मैं मेरा काम करूँगा पूरा, आई एम कंफर्टेबल, एंड देन आई विल हेल्प हिम. सो दिस इज इवन इन द एयरप्लेन, आपको जो सूचना दी जाती है, सुरक्षा सूचना, मास्क आएगा, आप छोटे बच्चों का मास्क पहनाने के लिए पहले हम खुद का मास्क पहनना चाहिए. दिस इज सेम मैसेज. छोटे बच्चे तुम्हारे साथ है, उसको अगर सेफ्टी मास्क देना है तो पहले आप अपना खुद का मास्क पहनिए, बाद में बच्चों को हेल्प करिए. अगर आप सेफ नहीं है तो बच्चों को भी सेफ आप नहीं कर सकते. अंडरस्टैंड? देन ये कहाँ का वर्ल्ड कप, क्रिकेट वाले सब मालूम है. कौन से वर्ल्ड कप का है? 11, करेक्ट. श्रीलंका इंडिया. ये हम जीत गए, और वो सामने वाला कौन है? संगाकारा. he is smiling. And this picture was viral on internet in those days. After losing at such a crucial game, the Sri Lankan team lost. And still Sangakkara carried smile on his face. So that was a sign of brave person. And some people, अश्विन ने उसको पूछा कि आप इतना हारने के बाद आप स्माइल क्यों कर रहे हैं? आप how we can keep smile on your face? That is the answer to this question कि आप स्माइल क्यों कर रहे हैं, वो इस नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में
But tell me something, at the end of the final, I was very close to interaction. I was watching you guys in the past. And the first thing that
just a minute, huh? प्ले नहीं हो रहा है, हो रहा है.
But tell me something, at the end of the final, I was very close to international. I was watching you guys from the past. And the first thing that I noticed was that you had a big smile. How did you manage it? Because on one side, teammates of mine were one side were crying, and the other side, you guys looked like you were poised to win it, and then MSD and Raj took it away. So how did you manage to smile?
Well, I think in my life, living in Sri Lanka as well, being
Hello.
down, there are things that you worry about, and for 30 years,
Okay, connected है?
hello,
है.
internet चालू करते हैं ना.
ते
वेगळं आहे का? PPT मध्ये प्रॉब्लेम येतो. PPT मध्ये प्रॉब्लेम येतो दादा, वेगळं लावून दे त्यांना.
But tell me something, at the end of the final, I was very new to the international scene. I was watching you guys from the far distance. The end of the final, I was very new to the international scene. I was watching you guys from the far distance, you know, and the teammates of mine who had won the tournament were crying, and the other side, you guys looked like you were poised to win it, and then MSD and Yuvraj took it away. So how did you manage to smile?
I think in my life, living in Sri Lanka as well, Ravi,
Hello, just a minute. We are trying to play the video. हे बाहेर यायला लागेल, यातनं बाहेर यायला लागेल.
At the end of the final, I was very new to the international. At the end of the final, I was very new to the international scene. I was watching you guys from the far distance, you know, and the first thing that I noticed was that you had a big smile on your face. How did you manage it? Because on one side,
now just listen.
Teammates of mine who had won the tournament were crying, and the other side. At the end of the final, I was very new to the international scene. I was watching you guys from the far distance, you know, and the first thing that I noticed was that you had a big smile on your face. How did you manage it? Because on one side, teammates of mine who had won the tournament were crying, and the other side, you guys looked like you were poised to win it, and then MSD and Yuvraj took it away.
Now listen his speech. Listen what Sanghakara is telling.
I think in my life, living in Sri Lanka as well, Ravi, you have lots of things that really bring you down. There are things that you worry about, and for about 30 years, we've had war, we've had natural disasters in 2005, and we have so many different issues that one of the greatest things about Sri Lankans is their resilience. And it is just inborn in us that when we play, we are extremely competitive, we want to win. But when we win or lose, we have this equilibrium, about how we take a win or a loss. Yes, that now hides a huge amount of sadness, of disappointment, of thinking of 20 million people back in Sri Lanka who've been waiting for this for so long, since 1996. We had an opportunity in 2007, opportunity in 2011, then T20 opportunities in 9 and 12. So sometimes the best way to take victory or defeat is to understand that that's the way life is. And not every single thing goes your way. But the important thing is to be able to take that the same way. No extreme highs and no extreme lows with emotion. So that's the way we've kind of played our game. Not just me, but a lot of the Sri Lankans who played international cricket. And that was again a case of thinking, well, another one's gone. What can you do? You can't get ready for another.
Got the message? So this is the true sportsman. He said Sri Lankan has gone through many big issues before, and there was national issues. Sri Lanka, entire government, entire country was on the verge of bankruptcy. You might have heard of it. So हम बोले श्रीलंका पूरी पैसा नहीं, चाइना ने पूरा उनको ऑक्युपाई कर दिया. Many or big institutes or may big infrastructures are owned by China currently. Still, he carried a smile and he said that is the way of life. We are part of resilience country, resilient citizens, and he said that is the way of life, and we should not bog down because of defeat or because of win. So that is how Sanghakara is explaining his smile, and I want you to big smile to a big clap to Sanghakara. Is a really I like the way he was explaining. It is a worth to 1,000 pages book that he has explained that why he is putting smile on his face. So in your life also, in corporate life also, don't lose your smile on the face. Whatever issues you are facing, whatever defeats you are getting, whatever downs you are facing, don't lose your smile. That smile will carry you further. That smile is your strength. It is not your something bad or something different, but it is your strength. Next. This is again chameleon. What is the message again? Chameleon changes his color. Pardon?
Changes. Adapt changes.
Good. Correct. Adapting to the changes. So there are changes frequently happening around you, and the changes are more frequent, more at faster pace than earlier. Our generation also saw these changes, but this last 10-20 years we are finding more changes, particularly in communication, information, data management. We are finding lot many changes. Basic things are same, but at least only for communication, transportation and data transfer, we are finding many new things are coming up. Today is a mobile. After 10 years, this mobile will be wiped out. We do not know. I have just couple of months ago, I gave one lecture on the future of transportation. What will be transportation after 50 years? How people will carry himself from one place to another thing. So this will change again. Now we are talking through videos. Now there will not be any videos. There will be holoportation. Holoportation, you know? Anybody? What is holoportation? Any idea? Holographic projection, no. Holoportation. There is a transportation, but it is not transportation. This is a holoportation. Any guess? This will be there after 10 years. I will. You might have heard about him. You might have seen about him also. But this will be future. Holoportation. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? मतलब जैसा हमारी 3D इमेज हम कैरी करते हैं मोबाइल में, हम किसी से बात करते हैं तो उसका फेस दिखता है मुझे इस मोबाइल में. अभी वो पुरानी चीज हो जाएगी, एंड देन यू विल सी द एंटायर पर्सन सिटिंग ओवर हियर. द पर्सन इमेज 3D image will come to your place, and I can travel from here to anywhere in the world with my 3D image. Understand? So I heard that in Kerala there was one convocation ceremony at some university, and the boy who got this award, he could not travel, so he sent his 3D image on the stage. And he saw that he was present digitally in the ceremony. Digital presence, 3D presence, as if you are talking to that person. So if I want to talk to anybody in US or Japan, I will just carry myself over there, and my 3D image I can see digitally. I can sit in that room digitally and talk to him face to face. This will come. So say many things. Now there is a company called as Ehang in China. They are making human drones. So everybody will, now we are carrying some bikes or some scooters or cars while coming here. Now this will be again past. People will have their own small drones, and there will be thousands of drones around this campus, and people will come through the air, no road transport. This will happen. So same thing will happen, and at that change the scenario, you should adapt yourself. The chameleon tells you that whatever changes happening around you, immediately adapt to the changes, immediately learn those things, keep on learning, keep on adjusting to the changed scenario, Like we are adjusted now to the mobiles and other way of communication. Similarly, you will find so many changes coming up, and adaptation to the changes will be the key for your success and for your growth. This is the message that Chameleon giving, adaptation to the environment. Now there are some text in one, there is only one slide where they have put some text. What is this? Read one by one, read anybody? Read one name, in red. What is the red of them?
Top में Donald Fitzgerald Flynn. So Donald Fitzgerald.
What is in the yellow?
Kitty Pond, Chev. ये क्या है? Chever Pond.
Itipon Cheva Pradumorong. Enjoy these names. These are real people, and almost many of them, I know them personally. I met these people personally, and I know I have their mobile number in my handy. These are real name of people, like Matsushito Okamoto, Carlos Dominguez, Acharya. Yesterday I talked to the Acharya. Yesterday only. Yesterday evening I was talking to Acharya. The Acharya is from Thailand. This Carlos Dominguez is from Spain. Matsushito from Japanese. Huang Chang is from China. Yes, Cheng Long, Japanese. There is Japanese. Marsh O'Brien, Achim Schneider from Germany. Why I put these names? Why I put these names? Because these will be your future friends. Some of them or similar of them will be your future friends. Because for your generation, India is not going to be your place of working. Though you may physically work in India, but globe is your company. Entire world will be your company, and you will be coming across to so many such people. You will be coming across to so many such people, and you should remember them. I know them very well. Achim is Marsh O'Brien, my Matsushito Okamoto. I met him 1988, Okamoto. I am still in touch of him in Japan. So these people you should name. Nan Nguyen is from Vietnam. He is a Vietnamese person, very nice person. Nguyen, very gentle person and friendly person. But now such people you will come in your life today or tomorrow, and be ready to interact with them like you are interacting with your colleagues in India. And this is the thing. And because the global will be local, so people will all over across the world will be your contact people, and see that you remember them. Like Ingubwa Mangi. He is your Kenyan person. He is Kenyan man. And we have some business in Kenya, so we have to interact with him. Kenyan person. Carlos Dominguez. Yes, just last week I talked to Carlos because Spain won the Wimbledon and Euro Cup both. So I just chatted with him. Carlos, hi Carlos, congratulations to you for Spain won the match, both Euro and Wimbledon. He said, yeah, thank you, my friend. So this will be your future, and see that you know them very well, and you can spell them, you can talk to them in a way you are talking to your colleagues here. So be ready for such things in future. This is a corporate life. This is a corporate life. I can, उसका नाम याद नहीं, क्या नाम उसका, बहुत बड़ा लंबा नाम था यार, मुझे कुछ याद नहीं तेरा. ऐसा बोले तो वो ठीक है सर, तुझे लंबा है, लेकिन मेरे लिए तो नाम है. अगर हमने नाम याद रखा तो उसका इतना आसान लगता है. अभी मुझे एक थाईलैंड का आदमी क्राइसॉन थम्पुंग उसका नाम है. मैं अभी भी उसको 20 साल से पहचानता हूँ. जब मिलता हूँ उससे, हाय क्राइसॉन थम्पुंग, तो उसको, अरे तुझे मेरा पूरा नाम याद है? बोलता याद है याद. Heinz Schulmeister was my another German friend. He is no more. He passed away few days ago. But till that time, I was talking to him like my own close friend. This is the future. Now, in next slide, I am going to show you one slide for just few seconds, and I cannot ask everybody, but maybe people near here, student, maybe they can tell the name of cards. There will be 3 cards on this slide, and you have to just within a fraction of second you have to remember those cards and tell me. Okay? Maybe you three can tell. You are nearing. So just tell me which cards I am playing. 1, 2, 3. Gone. बोलो. 7. 7. Heart 7. Okay. And 6. Spade. Heart 7, 6 spade. And last one 4. 4 of heart. Now let us see. हार्ट 7 है वो, लेकिन काला है ना वो. सॉरी, हार्ट 7 लेकिन वो काला है. ये ऐसा कैसा हो गया? बीच का भी चेंज हो गया. ये तो स्पेड है लेकिन वो लाल है. क्या प्रिंटिंग एरर? It is not printing error. It is actually it is made specifically. I collected it. I made it specifically for you, and the reason for this is paradigm shift. The message for this slide is a picture is a paradigm shift. Paradigm means, what does paradigm means? Paradigm shift मतलब क्या? Any idea? Paradigm shift. Paradigm means something we assume. Something we assume as natural thing. कि ऐसा ही होता है, ऐसा ही होता है. This is, and these are not natural things. These are man-made things. But हम उसको इतना दिमाग में हमारे फिक्स रहता है कि हार्ट मतलब लाल ही रहता है. अरे हार्ट हमने बनाया है, हार्ट नेचुरली बना नहीं है वो. हार्ट 7 लाल होना चाहिए. हमारे दिमाग में इतना बस चुका है कि हमको उसको बोलते कि ये लाल ही होना चाहिए. ऐसा काला कभी रहता है क्या? And there are so many things around you. You think is that this is the way it has to be. There cannot be any other way. इसको बोलते हैं पैराडाइम. इसको बोलते पैराडाइम कि हम दिमाग में हमारे वही चलता है कि ये ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसा होता है. कुर्सी मतलब ऐसी कुर्सी होती है, उसको 4 पैर रहते हैं और उसको ये रहते हैं. There can be another way of chairs. Who has chair is man-made thing. There fan, ये ऐसा ही फैन रहता है. There can be another way of making fan. Anything can be different which are human made, man made things. Similarly, ये पैराडाइम दिमाग में ये जाना चाहिए आपको कि ये ऐसा भी हो सकता है. जिसने कार्ड, प्लेइंग कार्ड का गेम 200-400 साल ढूंढा था, उसने ये बनाया. बट देर आर अनदर मे बी मेनी गेम, कार्ड गेम्स इन द वर्ल्ड. Just internet, find internet, you will find so many card games which are there, and you will be amazed to see a lot of things. So आपके दिमाग में जो पैराडाइम रहता है वो पैराडाइम निकाल दो कि ये चीज़ ऐसी होनी चाहिए, ऐसी रहती है, ऐसा कुछ जरूरी नहीं है. There could be another way of making things which are man-made. Okay. And last slide is goddess का मैंने पिक्चर डाला है. It is only for a symbolic. I am not talking about any religion specifically, but this is the way, this is a goddess tells you some message. What is this message? Simple. Multitasking. Similar. Not only multitasking, is a different weapons she is carrying in her. There are weapons. एक हाथ में सुदर्शन चक्र है, एक हाथ में त्रिशूल है, एक हाथ में
Powers reside within us.
Powers reside within us. That is also right. But another message is there are so many weapons. अभी गदा है एक हाथ में त्रिशूल है, एक हाथ में धनुष्य बाण है, एक हाथ में फूल भी है, चक्र भी है. मतलब she is having problem solving tools. The goddess is carrying problem solving tools है. अभी किसके कौन सा मेरा शत्रु है, मतलब कौन सी समस्या है. शत्रु मतलब अपने लिए समस्या, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम के लिए मैं मेरा कौन सा स्किल यूज करूं, मेरे धनुष्य बाण चलाऊं या गदा लगा दूं या सुदर्शन चक्र भेज दूं, ये मैं डिसाइड करूंगी. So similarly, you have to carry so many skills around you, and you have to use a proper skill to kill that or to overcome that problem. Problems are your enemies, and the weapons are your skills. And use the proper skill to overcome these problems so that you will succeed in your life. Okay? And with this, your journey continues. Thank you so much. And I trust that this is a totally different kind of presentation you might have seen till now for the first time. Thank you. And any questions? And before end of session, I am going to tell you something more about myself. I told you. By the way, I am basically mechanical engineer, as you have heard from him. But apart from that, I am artist also. I draw a lot of paintings and sketching. I am doing this lot of drawing and painting, around 200 to 300 drawings I have. And recently I have written some books also. So I can show you some. These are my books. I just started 4 or 5 years ago. I thought that why not to write. These are in Marathi, incidentally. You may not understand, some of you may not understand, but these are Marathi books. And all these books are recently published. And more, maybe today or tomorrow, one more book is under printing. So you will find one more book, 7th book. So all these books are written, all are humorous Marathi stories. And these are written by me. So the message is again, whatever passion you are having. I was fond of reading a lot. I read a lot. I have around 2,000 or 3,000 books in my personal library. Plus every day, this is again a message for you. Reading is a very nice habit, and you must read at least 500 to 1,000 pages every week. 500 to 1,000 pages you must read every week. Number 2, you should spend at least 0.5 to 1% of your income. 0.5 to 1% of your income in buying the books. In buying the books. You can buy online book, e-book or physical copies, different. I still spend around last 10-20 years, I am spending around 500 to 1,000 rupees every month in buying book. Though I do not have space, no, there is no more space in my home. I just put it over there. After a while, after 6 months, I scrap them or give it to somebody. But I have not stopped buying the books. So my message to you, everybody, whenever I take interviews, first question or last question I will ask, what books you are reading, which books you are reading, and books are your best teachers, I will say. And I have changed my life through books only. I changed my life through books only. I have read many books. Currently I am reading almost 5 books, recently given. And that's gave me insight that if I am reading a lot, why I should not write also. And these books are reading or writing books is again a very interesting process. You to start that also. I don't say that you don't read only. If you are good command on your grammar, your language, you should also try writing something. Writing is a very nice habit, and it will change your totally in your personality also. So this is again a message to you. And one more thing, I do not know how many of you understand Marathi. I have been interviewed at one channel, YouTuber, in Success Story. There is a channel called as Success Stories. So you will find my interview about my life journey till now, how I educated, what issues I faced while during education. Everything is explained in Marathi in one YouTube channel called as Success Story. You just search my name over there, you will find something interesting over there. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the very interactive and interesting session.
Please maintain discipline till our next guests arrive. Thank you for your patience.
to deliver a session on compassionate communication. So I would like to request Miss Sonali Dharmadekari ma'am to felicitate our guests.
Mr. Ninad Thakur is an entrepreneur and facilitator leading two impactful ventures, the Alias Project and Akriti India Co. The Alias Project collaborates with schools to create nurturing environments that foster the development of compassionate leaders for the future. He plays a critical role in this initiative by facilitating workshops, mentoring educators, and implementing programs that promote empathy and leadership skills among students. His second venture, Akriti India Co., focuses on empowering local businesses by helping them build robust digital presences, offering strategic guidance and support to enable these businesses to thrive in the global digital marketplace. His work reflects his commitment to community development and innovation, blending his entrepreneurial spirit with practical facilitation and mentorship. Beyond business, his passions lie in music, videography, photography, and writing. He uses these creative skills to tell captivating stories and share diverse experiences, often integrating them into his work for a unique touch. His dedication to creativity and continuous learning fuels his entrepreneurial drive and allows him to connect and inspire others across various fields. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause to the stage.
Thank you. Good afternoon, all of you. Yes, so I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I do over here. Okay, and after that, Ninad will carry forward with the interesting activity that we have planned for you. So, firstly, before me talking anything about counseling, I want to know from you people, what do you think or what is your opinion about mental health, importance of mental health in today's world, importance of seeking counseling? Any opinions from you people about it? How important, how crucial is it for your development? Yes? Yes, please. Okay.
So maintaining it is again an important aspect.
Yes, it is. Anyone else?
Or reducing stress level.
Correct.
Mental health is important because our mind runs our body, and if our mind is well and good, we can run the world.
Absolutely right. Good.
Mental health is important because when we think that the things are going in a downward direction, then it helps us to go up.
Correct. Good. Anyone else? Okay. So IMED here provides this facility for students, and it is really appreciated that this place as an institution is not only focusing on students or not only helping students to achieve professional academic objectives, but also helping them or aiding them to focus on their personal development. Okay? So in this institution, counseling services are free of cost.
You can avail sessions as many as times you want. There is no limitation with that as long as you are a part of this institution. And you can book your appointment with me. Contact numbers would be shared later on your respective groups. Okay, or you can coordinate that with the concerned faculty, which is Dr. Hema Mirji ma'am. Okay, and don't be reluctant, don't hesitate to take help due to anything, due to any other factor. If you are unable to make or parse anything that is happening in your life, if you feel stuck, if you're dealing with any emotional problems, anything relating to academic stress, competition, fear of competition, relationship problems, anything else, anxiety, or any other issues that you're unable to tackle alone, and you just feel like coming and talking to someone, please don't hesitate. And you can come and make use of this facility which is being provided to you. Okay? And all the best to all of you for your coming academic year. Make the most of it, and I'll see you all. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, how is everyone doing? Great, fine. Fine or great? First day पे ही fine हो गया तो okay, cool. So, thanks for the introduction. I am Ninad Thakur. I am a facilitator. You might have heard about me. And just now, ma'am talked about mental health and how important it is. And being aware about mental health is not just going from a low point in your life to a normal point. It's also about going from normal to a higher point, right? And there might be many people around us that are going through some problem, something that's an issue for them, something that is difficult for them, something challenging. There might be many people, not many people, everyone is going through something. It's not just many people, everyone is going through something. And normally we cannot see what everyone else is going through. It's very difficult. And for that, there's one skill that needs to be developed. And it's like a muscle that needs to be trained. I call it the empathy muscle. Have you guys heard about empathy? Empathy थोड़ा कम hear किया होगा, sympathy बहुत hear किया होगा. Sympathy, हाँ इसको sympathy चाहिए, ये बहुत रो रही है, बहुत रो रहा है. We all have heard about sympathy at least. So there are 3 steps. Okay, before we get into any kind of empathy wala talk, there are 3 kinds of things, 3 concepts that we need to understand. So sympathy is the first step. There are 3 levels. Sympathy is the first level. उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा जाता है empathy और उसके ऊपर जाता है compassion. Level है, चढ़ना पड़ता है वो. Direct compassionate नहीं हो सकते. So what sympathy is sympathy is just simply feeling bad about someone. Simply feeling bad or sad or whatever. कि अरे इसको कम marks पड़ गए. Oh. You all feel that. Sympathy is very simple. But sympathy is not always something that we like when people have about us. अगर आपको कम marks पड़ गए, आपको आपके दोस्त आकर बोले, oh, तेरे को कम marks पड़ गए. We don't like that. We don't want sympathy from people, normally. We want empathy. So empathy goes a step beyond sympathy, and it's just feeling with someone. Not just feeling bad for someone, it's feeling with someone. With is what? It's like putting yourself in that person's shoes and imagining कि कैसा लग रहा होगा. And it's not limited to sad. If मेरे friend को और मेरे family में किसी को बहुत success मिला and I'm feeling happy with that person, then I'm being empathetic towards them. If I'm going through a problem and the person, some friend feels that कि अरे इसको बहुत तकलीफ हो रही होगी, how are you feeling? If I was in your situation, I might have been very disturbed. So let me hear you out. How are you feeling? That's empathy. And empathy के बाद आता है compassion. Compassion और एक step आगे चला जाता है. What might be compassion? Empathy के आगे क्या step हो सकता है? Any guesses? I'm not looking for correct answers. I'm just looking for guesses. No? Exactly, to help out someone. Empathy, compassion is empathy in action. Empathy, feel ki you imagine yourself in someone else's shoes and then you help them. If you are not being empathetic while helping someone, you are helping because just you want to help, not because that person wanted help. Because your help is not what they needed. You didn't see कि उसको क्या चाहिए था exactly. So looking at the other person and thinking कि if I was in their situation, how can I help them best? And actually communicating with them. And this one thing, this compassion wala thing or empathy wala thing is not just a mental health wala concept. You guys are doing MBA, right? Everyone is doing MBA. MBA किया अभी कौन सी अच्छी नौकरी लग जाएगी. You might start a company. You might be a founder, co-founder, CEO, whatever. And then you will be given a task कि लोगों के problem solve करने. Most of the companies think that way. कि what are the problems people are facing and how are we going to solve them? So वो चाहिए होगा if you want to create good solutions for people, if you want to create good products for people, then building that empathy muscle and training that empathy muscle is really needed. Otherwise your solutions are looking for problems. Problems are not looking for solutions. होता है ना? You might have seen some products which are just useless. Think ही नहीं किया कि what the customer experience or the consumer experience look like. Do people really need this? So ये जो empathy वाला concept है, ये जो compassion वाला concept है, it's not just for mental health. Mental health में तो बहुत इस्तेमाल हो सकता है. It's very important there. And another thing is, नौकरी तो एक ठीक है, consumer experience is one thing. You will be working with people. अभी भी group projects होंगे college में. You'll have something to do. When you go to the company, you'll have someone to work with. So how are you going to work with if you can't understand the people around you? Right? So it's all about support. You guys are going to be leaders. Every one of us is a leader. And leadership is a service. You are serving the people in your team. You are serving your teammates. So if you are serving them, you need to understand them. So this compassion wala thing or this empathy wala muscle building activity that we are going to do today, you can use it in your personal life to improve your personal relationships. You can use in your college life also, in your projects, and just to create good connections with people, and you can use it in your work life also. There are multiple applications of what we are going to learn today. Okay? So are you guys excited? Does this seem like something that you would like to learn? How can we be more empathetic? Empathetic तो आपको ही होना पड़ेगा. I can teach you how to put that empathy in action. I can't teach you how to be empathetic. That's not something that can be taught. But I can give you a tool today. We'll create that tool. Okay, I don't have that tool. You have that tool. We are just going to find it together. And then we are going to see how we can use it in the best way possible to improve our relationships with people. Not just romantic wala relationships. वो भी improve हो जाएंगे. पर work wala relationships also. Friendships also. Any kind of relationships that you have, it will improve them. It will take them to a completely next level. And I have seen this personally. I have experienced this personally. So are you guys ready? Okay. Okay. So we have this nice Jamboard here. And we are going to do a very cool activity. I love this activity. And it's going to be fun. But अभी जो ऐसे शांत बैठे हैं पीछे वाले थोड़े सो रहे होंगे. I'm not sure. I can't see everyone. I'm hoping that you're not sleeping. So I want you guys to be a bit interactive, because if we are not interactive, this is not going to work. Okay? So I have a question for you guys. Okay, we'll put the question on the top first with the text. So now I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Okay? And imagine you are going through some very difficult situation. Breakup हो गया, marks कम पड़ गए, बहुत problem हो गया. There's lots of stuff going on in your life. And now you want to talk to some person about it. And maybe that's your best friend, or maybe that's any friend or anyone. Anyone in your life, you just want to get it out because it's bubbling up and you don't want to keep it in. You have this big problem in your mind and you want to talk about it with someone. You might have had this situation. This is not a new situation. We've all had problems, and we have all tried sharing those problems with others. So now I want you to think of some things So now you are talking to this other person. ठीक है, आपका problem हो गया, अरे मेरा breakup हो गया, वो मेरे को छोड़ के चली गई, अरे no, छोड़ के चला गया, whatever. You are talking about this with the other person. So what are some things that the other person does that you like when you are sharing your problem? What are the things that the other person does that you like? आपके सामने के person ने क्या करना चाहिए? What should the person do? What are the things that they do that you like? And what are the things that they do that you don't like? You don't want them to do these things. एकदम से आ जाएंगे. You might have some answers. ठीक है? Whenever you are ready, now you can open your eyes. I'm sure you might have some answers. और जैसे हम आगे जाएंगे, you will get more answers. Okay? So now what we are going to do is, we are going to put all these ek chote. I just want one word answers, okay? I don't want you to give me a whole paragraph. We can't put that whole paragraph there. I just want one word answers, that what are the things that the other person does that you like, and what are the things that the other person does that you don't like. And we are going to color code them, okay? Green mein hai, what are the things that you like? Pink mein, we don't have red there, otherwise I would have put it in red. What are the things that the other person does that you don't like? We'll put that in pink. You can raise your hand, we'll go one by one and we'll put your answers on the board. Chalega? You can see those, right? Okay. Let's go then.
Would like if they would listen to us attentively.
Listen to us attentively. So attentive, we want the other person to be attentive. Everybody agrees? If you agree, raise your hand like this. If you want to say something, raise your hand like this. Finger raise, hand raise. Okay? So everyone agrees with you. Okay, attentive. Oh, don't just click on the note. There you will get the answer. There you get the option. Remove that. Be attentive. Well, I think. Click on the note. There you can type. So be attentive. Okay. What else? Understanding. Okay. उसको थोड़ा time देते हैं लिखने के लिए. Okay, we've got understanding also. ठीक है. Comfort. So you want the other person to comfort you when you are going through some problem. Okay. How will they comfort you? Okay. Right. Okay. So we'll attentive to लिख दिया. No, don't write comfort. What she was trying to say was validating what she is feeling and not rejecting it. Right? थोड़े negative वाले भी दे दो. Negative वाले ज़्यादा आते हैं, I know. But we can always put everything in positive, negative. अभी जो what she said can be put in green also, or we can make it opposite and we can write it in red also. Okay, don't reject what I'm saying, or don't Okay, so we've got be attentive, understand what I'm saying, validate. Okay, what else?
When we are in that kind of situation, we don't want any opinion. We want them just to listen.
Okay, so how do we write that? No, listen to we have written. Be attentive. Be attentive ke baad mein we'll add listen also. But in the pink one, how can we write this? Not to judge, but she was trying to say something else. She was trying to don't say your opinion. Okay, we'll go like one by one. Okay, don't add your opinion. We'll just write it like that. You guys can hear me without the mic? Because this is getting very annoying for me. Okay, so we'll just write don't add your opinion. मध्ये snap खूप सुना. Okay, don't add your opinion. And I think we had some good point. Judge wala something. Yeah. So can you have you instinct judge कर दो लोगों को left right ऊपर नीचे judge कर दो. Yes, that's all we do. And that's actually there for a reason. If we don't judge people, then how will we know who's good, who's bad? That's at least in our eyes. But how will we know किसके साथ बात करना है, किसके साथ नहीं बात करना है? So judge नहीं करना है, it's almost impossible. It's not almost, it's impossible. So how will we do that? One thing to do about that is, if I have a judgment, I can still make space to listen to that other person despite my judgment and not add my own opinion. Sometimes I might not agree with someone, but I can still listen to them and hold space for them. नॉट नेसेसरी कि मैं अपना ओपिनियन बीच में डाल दूँ उधर. Yeah, so make space despite your judgment.
Sir, use mic because the students.
अच्छा, you can't hear पीछे?
No, not that student. The students who are listening to online streaming.
अच्छा, they are on. अच्छा, okay, cool. Okay. So we've got don't add your opinion, and how do we write that? Make space for other people's opinion. We'll write that in green. ठीक है? So don't judge is very second standard thing. We'll be a bit open about it. So make space for others' opinion or my opinion. My opinion. Just right. Okay. Anything else? Nothing. एक और एग्जांपल देता चलो. अभी दिमाग तोड़ने लगेगा. Imagine that you are sharing your problem with your mom and dad. Now imagine what are the things that they do that you don't like.
Blaming me for the situation.
Blaming me for the situation. See, एकदम दिमाग तोड़ने लगे सब. Okay. So blaming me for the situation. Victim blaming. Okay. What else? Comparing with others. Comparing with others. Okay. Okay. Not comparing with others. Okay. What else?
Unnecessary opinions.
Unnecessary. ये तो बहुत आता है. Unnecessary opinions and unnecessary advice also. आता है ना? पूछा नहीं है कुछ भी तब तक देते रहते हैं. So in that case, when we are giving unsolicited advice, we are not giving advice for the other person. We are giving advice for ourselves because the other person didn't even ask for it. So yeah, unnecessary advice, unnecessary opinions, both. Okay. What else?
Like shouting or being angry at us only. Like we are sharing something and they are
Making it about
angry
themselves.
about us now.
So make it about yourself or making it about themselves. It can include anything. It can include what you said also. Ki, my anger. I got angry because you had a problem. That also happens. Okay. So making it about themselves. What else?
Not thinking we are mature enough to have our opinion.
Okay. So don't accept your it's like don't accept you anything, like don't accept कि यार you are mature, you can handle your own thing. No, I don't accept what I feel you are. Huh? So we'll write it. I'm making more general statements so we can cover everything in that. Yeah. Don't accept me or don't accept me. What else? Blaming friends. That is blaming you only na for having those friends. So it's like victim blame still. कि तेरे friends ही ऐसे है तो problem है तो पड़ेगा ही. So it's still blaming you, victim blame. Yeah. What else? ग्रीन तो बहुत कम है यार. अच्छे दोस्त नहीं है क्या कोई किसी के? Respecting boundaries. Cool. Very good. Respecting boundaries. Yeah. Sorry? Okay, what else? Letting go. But how will what is the other person doing in this situation? Motivating, consoling लिख सकते हैं, comforting, we have written comforting all, like validation, but acceptance लिख सकते हैं कि it's okay, let it go, मतलब it's okay that it happened. We can write accept, इधर don't accept लिखा है, उधर accept लिख दिया, antonym synonym चल रहा है अपना. Okay, so what else? Right. But does that come under not accepting you? Can that, I'm just asking, otherwise we'll put it there if you feel, because like I said, I'm making sort of general, I'm putting everything under one umbrella so that we have some space, otherwise we can write all small things there. Okay, is it fine? Making fun. How did this not come sooner? I am guilty of this. Huh? I am a big jokester and I can make jokes for other people. So that's my weakness. Okay, making fun. What else? Using it against you later. Yeah, okay. Cool. See, red कितना easily आता है यार. So easy to get red things. Okay. Using it against you later. And we can also, okay, ठीक है. No, I'll not add anything to this. What else? Giving suggestions. So, can we write it under advice, unsolicited advice? This is positive or negative? Acha, you're positive. Okay. Giving suggestions in what way? So they are telling you or they are asking you what to do next? Okay. Can we write it as support? Okay. We'll write it as support. What else? There are 2-3 things that are very important. Have you ever seen what therapy looks like, or have you ever been, okay, that will be difficult to, okay, have you seen what therapy looks like, the counseling and everything? What do they do? What do therapists do? Bolo. Right. She said they ask questions about what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your life. Do you like that when people do that? No? Why? If you see, imagine yourself in that situation. You say to your friend, "Ki arey, I went through this." Okay, how are you feeling about it? No, I'm seriously asking, how are you feeling about it? Or are you okay? Is this a good question or a bad question? Good question. It's concern. Na? I'm not using it in a mocking way. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying actually genuinely asking how you're feeling. Is that good or bad? Sometimes ऐसा होता है कि see अभी आपको पेपर लिखने को दिया and there were no questions in the paper. What are you going to write? Without question there is no answer. So problem में फंसे हो. How are you going to get an answer without a question? Questions are leading to the answers. So for me at least, when a person asks me questions, genuinely asks me how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, do I need any support? Do I need any kind of anything, any support? I like it. Do you guys like that when people are genuinely concerned about you and they are asking questions? Sometimes ऐसा होता है ना कि someone asks कि अरे हाँ निनाद कैसा है? Okay, I'm good. No, I'm bad. वाइट वाटते. The conversation can end there. But if you are feeling bad, then you want to talk more about it sometimes, at least with a close friend. So when the person asks you, "Arey, white vatte म्हणजे काय? Why are you feeling bad? Would you like to talk about it?" You will like that, na? So asking questions, if they are asked properly, can be a good thing. So we'll put that. If everyone agrees, huh? मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसलिए मत डालो उधर. I can be wrong also. Okay, ठीक है, चलो, we'll put asking questions. What else? There's this term for don't add your opinion जो हमने लिखा है ना, there's a term for it which is called projecting. अब ये projector कैसा हो, उस पे project कर रहा है. So imagine that you are this whiteboard और others उनका opinion, उनका ideology, उनका take on the situation they are projecting on you. कि ऐसा होना चाहिए, you should have done this, you should have done that. Projection करते हैं लोग. So that can come under don't add your opinion. So we'll write project there. Okay, what else? There are one or two things that we have not explored here yet. And that I'm sure that you guys know those. I'm just pushing you a bit. I'm just encouraging you a bit to go deeper. And again, imagine learning. So they are helping you learn from those experiences. Right. That can be done by asking questions also, but gaining insights, we can say. Right. Okay. Gaining insights, can we write it like that? Gaining insights or, yeah, gaining insights. Okay. Cool. That's a good thing, yeah. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. That is also projection, but adding their own story to it. Yeah. अच्छा green ज़्यादा हो गया यार. Sorry? Gossip. ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता है. We'll write that. Confidentiality will write in green कि keeping your problem to themselves. अभी I'll tell you my experience. I have हमारा एक ग्रुप होता था कॉलेज में 5 people. जो मैं 5वां था, वो 2-2 के pairs हो गए और वो झगड़ा हो गया उनके बीच में. 2 went their way and 2 went their way. And मैं दोनों से बात करता हूँ. अभी मेरे को दोनों का gossip मालूम रहता है. क्या बोल रहे हैं? I know everything. And I go to the other person and I say कि अरे मतलब if they ask me, I don't say कि I was with them. I आराम से tell them कि I was with the other person. I was with the other person. They're like, were they talking about me? And like, yes, they were talking about you, but I'm not going to tell you what they were saying. चुगली. But I don't tell them. Even if they are great friends, मी आग लावायला नाही बसलेलो. I'm not going to do that. ठीक है? So I tell them कि they are also my good friends. I'm not going to tell you a word about this. You are also my good friend, but they are also my good friends. I'm not going to tell you anything. That's the integrity that you like in a person when you are sharing something. So just like she said, it can go from both sides कि confidentiality होना चाहिए in that conversation and gossip नहीं होना चाहिए. It's the exact opposite of confidentiality. Okay. So we've got many now. Now I'm going to thoda sa give you some clues, okay, for what I want. Imagine कि आपका 3 friends का group है, ठीक है? Best friends एकदम besties. And 2 friends का झगड़ा हुआ है, आपका और आपके एक दोस्त का झगड़ा हो गया, एकदम danger, big boss. So you had a fight and you go tell the third person कि अरे अपना fight हो गया. Then the other person is like, no, wait, I'll fix the situation for you. अरे I came to talk to you about my problem. I'm not asking you to fix the situation. वो तीसरा जन आके क्या fix करेगा situation? वो बोलेगा हाँ shake hand करो, ये करो, वो करो. उससे fix नहीं होने वाला situation. No, I want you to listen about it. Na? I don't want you to fix the situation for me. I didn't come to you for that. Sometimes लोग आके they think it's their responsibility to solve your problem. You don't want that. I don't want that. Do you guys like that? When someone is trying to solve your problem without you asking them to do it. रुक मैं करके देता हूँ. अरे मैंने पूछा क्या करके दो. Don't want that. That is like fixing or rescuing you from that situation unnecessarily. If I am asking for it, then that's a different thing. But unnecessarily. This is what the red thing is, exact opposite of empathy. Green thing is empathy. If you can notice, green is empathy. I can listen attentively. I can understand. I can validate. Validation कब आता है? Because I can understand why you are feeling angry. Then I'll validate your emotion, na? So there's empathy in that. Red में बिल्कुल empathy नहीं है. So if empathy नहीं है, then I'm not understanding what's going on. Then I'm doing unnecessary things for that person. So that's. Should we write that? इतना convincing नहीं लग रहा है ना answer. Like yes or no? No? Okay, chalo, good. We won't write that. So now we are going to create a tool. Abhi, imagine ki now I want you to go into the other person's shoes. Abhi you were facing the problem. Now I want you to imagine that the other person is facing the problem and you are the one who's listening. Switch kar do abhi. And now you are saying, like we are saying that we want the other person to be attentive. बट हमने इतने डूज और डोंट्स लिख दिए है. If we are saying that the other person, we want the other person to follow these greens and not do these red things, then it's also our responsibility to do that for others, right? Do you feel that you should do the green things and not do the pink things? Convincing नहीं लग रहा मेरे को आंसर. Yes, okay, देख लेंगे. Yes or no? Yes, okay. Hush, मैं तुम्हें चला जाते. Okay, so we are going to do these things. But if we are saying कि we want to be attentive, और ये इतने 10-12 कितने every line में कितने 10 things and almost 19 things we have. If we are being attentive, how can we remember all these things? Is the paradox. We are trying to remember, अरे ये करना है green, ये करना है pink, checklist लेके बैठे. Then are you actually listening to that person if you are trying to follow that checklist? इधर फोकस है कि उधर फोकस है? What's going on? So it's impossible to remember all these things while having a conversation with someone. I can vouch for that. I have tried, I have failed. It isn't possible at all. So what can we do about this? How can we be better at empathizing with people and understanding what's going on with them? So abhi, unknowingly, you guys have created this tool here. It's invisible. We'll put it into a format. Can I get this table thoda? Achha, we have got green and red markers also. Wow. Nice. But I'm going to use only one. Okay, thank you. So now we are going to create a tool. We have 2 acronyms. We have got 2 acronyms that you can remember. 8 words. वो तो remember हो सकते हैं. 8 words we can remember. And that's an acronym, so 2 ही word remember करना है. And I found this very useful and very applicable in every aspect of my life. Not just friend के साथ धोखा हो गया तो उसका सुनना है. No, not only in that situation, in every situation, especially in business situations. So I'm going to tell you a tool. I'm not going to tell you, you yourself have created that tool. The tool, there are 2 words. Both are acronyms. Okay, I'm going to use both. So indecisive. So it's called FRAP. FRAP. Has anyone heard of this before? No, na? Okay. We've got FRAP, we've got LAMB. LAMB. FRAP and LAMB. You guys yourself have created this. इसमें आपको FRAP LAMB दिख जाएगा सब जगह. Guys, do you guys want to guess कि क्या क्या हो सकता है in FRAP and LAMB? We'll go with FRAP first. Abhi you guys rejected my thing, but it's still there in the tool. And I'll explain you why it is there. ठीक है? We've got fix. Reject कर दिया यार. I'll explain it later. ठीक है? We've got rescue. We've got advice. ये तो है कि नहीं? Advice है and we've got project. ये भी है ना? We've written project there. And then we've got LAMB. What can L be? Nice. Okay, we've got listen. What can A be? Nah. Attentively listen करना है. सिर्फ listen तो नहीं करना है. हाँ? ये तो इधर है. Have you been paying attention? No. Okay. So A, what can be A? है उधर. Accept. Yes. Finally. Accept. Listen करो फिर accept करो. पहले क्या? Dunk करो, dip करो, क्या होता है? Oreo. So listen करो, accept करो. Then we've not written it there, but I'll explain you the meaning. So it's called mirror and model. And the last is bless. भगवान तुम्हारा भला करे, सब ठीक हो जाएगा, साईं बाबा की जय. it's not that blessing. So I'll explain you एक एक करके, ठीक है? Most of it is self-explanatory, but I'll still explain. So red things we are going to do, green things we are not going to do. है ना? No? अच्छा, okay, ठीक है. Good, that was a test. So we are going to do, sorry, we are not going to do the red things, we are going to do the green things. So why we are not going to do the red things? So I'll tell you, when you are doing the red, na, you are making it all about yourself. मुझे फिक्स करना है, मुझे रेस्क्यू करना है. It's my responsibility to rescue someone out of their situation. That's sometimes what our parents do, right? Parents का जब example देते तब सबको relate होगा. Parents का example दिया तो. Sometimes they rescue us out of situations and we don't want them to rescue us. But we still get rescued, and rescue करके we get dependent on them, and we are not getting empowered because of that. A है advice, वो तो है, you guys have told, so I don't need to explain that again. Peace project, what we have already discussed, project क्या है. So fix rescue थोड़ा सा grey area रह जाता है कि why can't we fix and rescue people? People don't need to be fixed by you. It's not your responsibility to fix people and fix their problems. It's their responsibility. We just have to be there for them. We have to support them. वो अपना problem खुद solve कर देंगे. If they ask something, then we do it. If they don't ask, it's not our responsibility. But these are our most natural instincts. ये तो easily आ जाता है frap करना. I have frapped thousands of times, more than that, lakhs of times. Has anyone else frapped? No? No one fraps? अरे क्या पवित्र पवित्र एकदम कैंपस है यार, एकदम amazing. Wow. I have frapped thousands of times. But in frap, like I said, you are making it all about yourself. Imagine कि you are sitting in the exam hall and the person in front of you, your bestie, has not studied, and they ask कि इस question का answer क्या है करके, and you are rescuing them from the situation by telling them the answer. Short term में फायदा हो जाएगा, they might pass. Long term में कुछ सीखे क्या? नहीं सीखे. वो बोलेंगे next time मेरा bestie मेरे को help कर देगा, मैं क्यों पढ़ाई करूँ यार? That's the kind of attitude people develop when you fix their problems for them, or you rescue them from the situation, because they'll always depend कि मेरा दोस्त तो है, मेरे पास पैसे कम पड़ गए तो दे देगा, मेरा प्रॉब्लम आके फिक्स कर देगा, कर देगी, whatever, हो जाएगा. So green is about empowering someone to stand up on their own feet. Red is you are making them dependent on you. They are not learning to solve their own things. They are not learning to do that. Sometimes and fix वाला जो है ना, we have written this ना, victim blaming, comparison. That's also part of fixing only ना. People are trying to fix you कि ये तो गलत है, it's your fault. That's fixing ना. They are trying to fix कि there is something broken in you. You need to change. That's also fixing, making it about themselves, not accepting your opinions. Fix करना है. You are wrong. You are wrong. That's also fixing. And using it against you later, that's not fixing, but it's there. Okay, so advice तो हो गया, project तो हो गया. अभी करना क्या है? तो करना. So what's green? Listen, accept, mirror, model, bless. So if you see, this is the exact opposite. और आपने लिखा है कि ये करना है. You guys have said. This is the exact opposite. कि fix करने का जो instinct है, solve करने का जो instinct है, just listen. Let them express their problem. Let them get it out. जब तक आप सुनोगे नहीं, तब तक आप problem समझोगे नहीं. So just listen attentively. Listen तो क्या थोड़े लोग इधर भी कर रहे होंगे, पर उनका ध्यान फोन में होगा. Listening is not just listening, but actually attentively listening. Giving attention to that person. We have written it there. First point आ गया. Be attentive. Okay, listen. Second is accept. ठीक है यार, you messed up. कम मार्क्स पड़ गए, ब्रेकअप हो गया, छोड़ के चली गई, छोड़ के चले गए. ओके, ठीक है, लेट इट गो. फ्रोजन में कहती है ना, क्या उसका नाम होता है? फॉरगॉट हर नेम. लेट इट गो. एक्सेप्ट. सो इट्स ओके. इट्स ओके यू फेल्ट इट दैट वे. इट्स वैलिडेशन ना, हमने लिखा है ना, वैलिडेशन. इट्स ओके इफ यू आर फीलिंग सैड. इट्स ओके इफ यू आर फीलिंग एंग्री. इट्स ओके, फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम. मिरर मॉडल हमने लिखा नहीं है. सो मिररिंग इज बेसिकली mirroring is basically actually repeating what the person said, not like in a mocking way. पोपट नहीं बनना है हमको. But actually understanding what they are saying and then repeating that for them. Repeating matlab, okay, I hear that you are going through this. This might be difficult for you. मेरे भी parents, no, it's not, no, that's hey. Yeah, it sounds difficult to have failed. It can be difficult if you went through a breakup. Okay, I hear you. If someone says that to you after you have shared with them about your breakup or anything, how will you feel? At least I feel कि they have actually listened to me. जो कुछ भी मैंने बोला है, they have actually paid attention to what I am saying. That's mirroring. कि I have heard you and tell me if I am hearing anything wrong. And then we will go forward because you are working with them, you are supporting them, na? You are doing a service to that person. So mirroring is that. Modeling is modeling questions. Questions we have already written. And last is bless. Bless is not the, like I said, भगवान तुम्हारा भला करे, सब ठीक हो जाएगा, मंदिर में जाओ. Blessing is not that. It's, I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'm here for you. If you need any support, I am here for you. How does that feel? Just to listen that. कि कोई तो है. When I am going through something, कोई तो है for me. So blessing is about that. You are giving them that support. कि अगर चाहिए तो मैं हूँ. I'm not going to meddle in your situation. I'm there to support you if in case you need it. So thanks for sharing that with me. It might be, it sounds difficult. What you are going through sounds difficult. And sharing that is even more difficult. होता है ना? Talking about your problems is difficult. So if someone is trusting you enough to share their problems with you, should you not appreciate them for that? No? No, yes, okay, yes. Okay, so that is lamb. Abhi, I know this sounds very optimistic and very ऐसे preachy sound करता है ये, whatever I'm saying here. So you'll watch a video about this. ठीक है? And it's actually a very funny video. Have you guys seen Modern Family? देखा, most of you know, some of you might not know. So अपना, wait. So Modern Family करके एक sitcom है, just like Friends and whatever, How I Met Your Mother and sitcom है, तारक मेहता का उल्टा चश्मा जैसे. Okay. So उसमें ये जो clip है, that's about a couple called Phil and Claire. उनके 3 बच्चे होते हैं. And now this Phil has got a coupon to go to the spa. And this guy is chilling in the spa. एकदम मस्त पे एकदम मजे चल रहे हैं उसके. And his wife is at home doing all the work. She is frustrated है वो. And उस 2 लड़कियां होती है उसको, उसकी बड़ी बेटी का स्वेटर होता है, वो छोटी बेटी ने लिया होता है, and she ruins that sweater. For फट जाता है या कुछ तो हो जाता है. And then this lady Claire is trying to go around town and find the exact same sweater and replace it before the daughter comes home. So she is very frustrated with all other problems also, not just that one problem. And husband क्या कर रहा है? Is chilling in the spa. ठीक है? Now you will see कि communication में difference between frap and lamb and how it affects the situation. I am not going to tell you, you will just see it yourself and then we'll debrief that. ठीक है? Fine? Sound चालू है? Let's just test. Okay, see what empathy 101 with Phil Dunphy. Empathy. Okay, no. Sound नहीं है चालू. Can we have some help थोड़ा sound के लिए? So this is about this session, ma'am. I think someone mentioned it. This session is about compassionate communication. So empathy in action, just like we said. How can we use that in communication? When we do this, if you see, this is like about the other person. I'm listening to you. I'm accepting what you're saying. I'm asking questions about your situation and I'm appreciating you. I'm validating you. This is about the other person. And this is, I want to fix, I want to rescue, I want to advise, I want to project. It's never about the other person. So empathy किसमें है? It's in the green one, the right one. Right वाला ही right है. ओके अच्छा आ रहा है, थोड़ा थोड़ा आवाज आ रहा है ना. वेयर इज द स्पीकर? अच्छा ऊपर है. थैंक यू. सबको दिख रहा है ना पर पीछे तक? If you can't, you can just stand up for 5 minutes also, no problem. Oh.
Kind of a rough day.
Yeah, kind of having a rough day myself.
I need you to take care of dinner for me.
What's wrong?
Oh, Alex ripped Haley's favorite sweater, and now I'm driving around from store to store trying to find the exact same one before Haley finds out.
Don't do that. Just explain to her what happened.
Okay.
I'm thinking of getting bangs.
Ooh, you totally should. You would be so cute with bangs. You have the face for it. I don't. Oh, there's my better half. Kim, would you mind? Hey, honey, where are ya?
Oh, I'm on my way to Downey.
Oh, did you know Karen and Richard Carpenter grew up in Downey?
What a random and not helpful fact, Phil. I'm sorry. I'm having kind of a rough day.
Yeah, I'm kind of having a rough day myself.
Look, Phil, I need you to take care of dinner for me.
What's wrong?
Oh, Alex ripped Haley's favorite sweater, and now I'm driving around from store to store trying to find the exact same one before Haley finds out.
Don't do that. Just explain to her what happened.
Haley's not gonna understand.
Sure she will.
No, Phil, you don't understand. I'm trying to avoid this turning into a whole big thing.
And just get her something close. She'll never know the difference.
Phil, could you just take care of dinner, sweetie? That's all I'm asking. That's it.
I'm just saying there's a simpler way to do this.
There is no simpler way. Just make dinner. Thank you.
Hello? Okay, I'm confused. You're saying that if she tells me she has a problem, I'm not supposed to help her?
Not unless she asks for your help.
But if she lets me help her, I can make her problem go away.
Ah, that is such a male thing to say.
Well, forgive me for being a man.
Mango or kiwi?
Ooh, kiwi.
When you say, do this or do that, all she's hearing is, I'm smarter than you.
Believe me, she doesn't think that.
She doesn't want you to solve her problems. She just wants you to give her support so that she can solve her problems herself.
Yes, and sometimes she just wants a sympathetic ear.
Whoa. Whoa. Maybe it's all the creams, but that just made sense, girlfriends. So if Claire says, I hate getting stuck in traffic, I shouldn't say, maybe you should leave earlier, or don't get on the freeway. I should just say, I know, that's so frustrating.
Yes, that's
Really? And if she says, the waiter I had today was so rude, I shouldn't say, maybe you should just order something on the menu for once. I should just say, what a jerk.
Yeah.
And if she says, Bill, the TV's driving me crazy, I should just say, I know, there is not enough quality programming for women.
No. Turn off the damn TV.
Okay, now I'm confused again.
She back yet? She's on her way. Did you find it? I did. At the 5th store I went to, it was in the window, and I had to undress a mannequin while a creepy guy filmed it, so we have that to look forward to on the internet. Thank you so much, Mom. You're welcome. Now go put that exactly where you found the other one, okay? Okay. Mwah. Uh-oh. What? The security tag, it's still on! Those people that take that off. No. She's pulling into the driveway! Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. I've got it. She's getting out of the car! I'm doing it! I've almost got it! Oh, God! Oh, no! What is that? Well, it's ink. What are you doing with my sweater? Oh, my God! It's ruined! It was an accident! I know that's what happened, you idiot! Hey, let's try to get along. I was she would never even bork. They were trying to make one with a brain. No, honey, you guys are both pretty smart.
Ah. So it's sweater, huh?
Yeah, it is. That sweater. And I did everything I can to stop them from fighting.
I don't understand why they can't see how much you love them.
I don't know. Meanwhile, Cheryl has been calling me all day because she's angry I didn't show up.
Doesn't Cheryl have a housekeeper and a nanny? Why does she need so much help?
I know, right?
You work so hard. You do so much.
I do.
Of course you do.
I do. Oh, sweetie, thank you. I really appreciate that.
What were your observations from that? Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Okay, whatever you preach, make sure you do it. What else? Exactly. First he was doing frap. Saw how she reacted. He cut him off. बोलना ही नहीं है. Husband है फिर भी बोलना नहीं. So see, doesn't matter what the relationship with that person is. If you do the frap wala stuff repeatedly, the person will get frustrated, will get even more frustrated. Okay, what else? इसमें कौन सा part was the most difficult to digest or just to understand? Modeling? Sorry, mirroring? Mirroring? I can understand why mirroring can be difficult. Have you guys been seeing what I have been doing since the beginning of the session? When any one of you shares something, I just repeat it. Everything. I might repeat it in different words also. He did the exact same thing in the video. Usme, he says na, she wanted to say ki I do so much for the family. He didn't exactly mirror her words, but he mirrored her situation, and she was like, yeah, this guy understands me. And actually in the morning also, the morning wala part is not there in this clip, but in the morning she tells him ki I've been doing so much stuff. So he repeats that later, he mirrors that later. Mirroring is not just about your words also, it's about your energy. She is like frustrated and she's like this, and she's like, oh, that's sweater, huh? If उसने बोला था, that's sweater, huh? Huh? That is frustrating. That's not mirror, and that doesn't fit the situation also. So energy also is mirrored from the other person. So that's mirroring, and he did the mirroring part also. What else? What else did you observe? In the first situation, did she want solutions? But he gave them anyways. उसको चाहिए नहीं थे solutions. If you read the beach wala slide, it said support, not solutions. So आपका काम है to support the other person. Solutions तो वो ढूंढ लेंगे यार, है कि नहीं? So जब आपको दोस्त पूछता है और पूछती है whatever कि I want help for the exam, she is not asking you to write the paper for her. She is asking you to help her in studying for the paper. That's what you are going to do when someone asks you and tells you about their problem. You are not going to write the paper for them, are you? No, you can't write the paper for them. So yeah, that's frap and lamb. Any other observations from the video? No other observations? Bless? Bless कैसे किया उसने? Exactly, he appreciated her. I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. You do so much for the family. When you hear something like that, you feel comforted. ना हमने लिखा है we want to be comforted. लिखा नहीं है but someone shared that. So comforting है वो. Blessing someone is comforting. Offering support. You do so much. Oh no. Oh no नहीं. Oh yes. So that's, yeah, he did everything from this. He did this also, he did that also. उसने जब she was telling I am going to Downey, did you know Richard Carpenter grew up in Downey? It was irrelevant, but he shared it because he wanted to share it. So he was not empathizing with her at that point. He was just looking out for himself. He was enjoying himself. उसके बाद में जब when he came home, it was all about herself, not him. उसमें उसने खुद का कुछ भी नहीं डाला in that conversation because it's her time. And ऐसा नहीं है कि just because you are doing lamb, because then your opinions or your sharing doesn't matter. आपको भी चांस मिलेगा ना कभी तो. But at that time it's about that person. Don't घुसड़ your story in बीच में. Don't do that. ठीक है? So now we are going to wrap up the session. So anything that you learned, anything that you are taking away from this session, let's hear it. And if you have taken, if it's your takeaway, then someone might learn from it also. They might have missed that. So do share. Why? Because when you share your takeaway, when you share your learning, you're sharing with everyone in this room. So what were your takeaways from the whole session? Not just about this, from the whole session. Yeah?
So we don't really realize that how much of frap we do in our everyday life.
Yeah.
Now it feels like how much things we've been doing wrong all the time.
Right, true. We do frap is the most human instinct, basic instinct, and वो naturally आ जाता है. Lamb does not come naturally. That's why we do frap a lot. And I also frap. This exercise was not about removing frap completely from your life and lamb करो और साधु बनो. It's not about that. It's about becoming aware कि हम कितने बार frap कर रहे हैं और हम कितनी बार lamb कर सकते हैं. So, and you didn't know about this before today. So also don't blame yourself because you have frapped someone before. Just try lamb next time. They'll appreciate it. Actually, you can try it. You can try lamb with someone and actually ask them after the conversation कि कैसा लगा. They'll say आज कुछ different लगा तुम्हारे पास. I've seen people say that. So yeah, okay. Thanks for sharing that. What else? What are you taking away from this session? What new thing that did you learn? Did I just waste 1 hour? So what did you learn? Anything, any little thing? Mm.
That I realized that this has been taught thousands of years ago. Like kind of, I just after the ending of this session, I just recall the Krishna and Arjuna. It's the same thing that Krishna told to lamp the for the person. Right.
This is taught in every culture.
Right.
In different ways. Everyone has a different way of doing that. But it's the same thing. It's about serving the other person, not serving yourself. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. What else?
If you want to, that person in your life that can land you, then you also have to become that person for the world.
Very important point. That's exactly what we did in the exercise पहले वाला कि we imagined ourselves in the speaker's shoes. We empathized with the speaker, and we want the other person to do lamb with us, right? We want them to listen to us. We want them to accept our stuff. We don't want them to tell us how to do stuff. No, we want them to listen. So it's also our responsibility to listen to others and do lamb. Yeah. Sometimes we just expect and we don't return the favor. So this session was, and I liked what you said, this session was not about learning something new, it's just about becoming aware of what we are already doing and what we can do more. Awareness is the key. जैसे हम always perfect नहीं हो सकते, we remain imperfect, but while being aware we can keep improving. It's like that. Like I said, I still frap, but I'm aware when I'm frapping and I try to reverse it. Sometimes automatically हो जाता है. Like I said, it's automatic. Automatic frap है, consciously lap करना पड़ता है. Okay, anything else? Yeah?
It's not always your responsibility to fix somebody else's problem.
Exactly. It's not always our responsibility. Most of the time it's not our responsibility. unless the person asks for it. कभी कभी होता है कि the other person can't do it, then we have to do it for them, but we don't do that unless they ask for it. And the thing is, इसमें ना we are making other people dependent on us. Here we are empowering them. And now Abhi, we have been looking at this from personal relationships standpoint. Now let's, just for 2 minutes, let's look at it from a work culture का standpoint. Let's say कल you guys are leading a team in some company on some project. If you are not listening to the other person, you are not accepting their opinions, their suggestions, and you are not appreciating them for the work that they are doing, they won't work for you. बाद में जाके गॉसिप करेंगे, कुछ सुनता नहीं बॉस, कुछ सुनता नहीं हमारा लीडर, हो जाता है. But if you are, we are actually appreciating them for the work they are doing, you are valuing their opinions, you are validating them for doing good work. Even if sometimes they fail, it's okay ना, हो गया ठीक है, next time कर लेंगे. If you ask the right questions, they'll also become aware about it. कि क्यों fail हो गए? And they'll work on themselves. Your role is just supporting them to find their own solution. Solution ढूंढ लेंगे. We don't understand their situation enough to find a solution for them. So this is, ये remember, एक चीज remember करो कि this is not just about your personal life. I use it in every sense. Not just team leadership, business करने जाओ तो भी लगेगा लैम. कस्टमर के खुद के प्रॉब्लम्स होंगे, खुद के सजेशंस होंगे. So if we frap them कि आपके बिजनेस में ये रॉन्ग है, I'm going to fix it for you, I'm the savior of your business, they'll say get out. So ये हमारा उसमें भी आ जाता है. Every sense, everywhere you can use this in your life. ठीक है? Anything last? Any last comments, remarks? Otherwise we'll end. Nothing? ठीक है, everything done, internalize हो गया. Okay, I hope you guys benefit from this and you use it in your life. And like I said, when you actually use it, ताली बजाने लग गया कोई. Like जा भाई, बस हो गया, लैम्प पूरे सेशन लैम्प कर दिया हम. Okay, so I hope that you benefit from this, and I hope that this is useful. And actually जब लैम्प करो ना, ask the other person how they are feeling. That's also a part of लैम्प only. Ask how they felt कि जब आपने लैम्प किया, and you'll also get the answer कि आपकी relationship उसके साथ better हो गई. ठीक है? Okay, चलो, all the best and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that extremely fun session and guiding us towards communicating more compassionately. I'm sure everyone enjoyed interacting with you and learned a lot from it. Thank you so much.
All the students are requested to be seated. Director sir is coming. There is some important instruction.
Be seated on your place, okay? And please remove your bags from the other seat where no one is sitting there. Let the other students occupy the seat. More students are coming.